Okay, this video is not going to be a euphemism for some recreational herb. Uh, when I say grass, I really mean grass. I think I am a true enjoyer of grass. I think a lot of people are ambivalent about grass. They just don't care or really think much about grass. But I actually really like just looking at grass. I had the pleasure of renting a property for a very short time, and growing grass on it was very important to me. I just have an attachment to it. I don't know why. I just like nature, but I don't like I wouldn't go in the woods, but I like having it around me. I like plants. And I really, really like grass. Like, it makes me happy that there's grass influencers that cut grass for a living, and then they make content about cutting grass for a living. Or they might not even cut grass for a living, and they just record themselves cutting grass, and then that makes them a living. One of the things that I heard one time is that smell that grass makes is a grass crying because you cut them. I think that's very morbid. Someone also told me once that when it rains, it's the Virgin Mary taking a shower. This was in middle school. I told it to my very religious stepdad one time, and he was not very happy to hear that. I like how complicated we as humans have made grass. Like, there's this hybrid 10% turf, 90% grass mixture that they make for sports. Apparently, they spend millions and millions and millions of pounds and dollars making and replacing grass pitches in football venues across of Europe. I just think there's something really poetic and funny that something that grows free and beautifully pretty much anywhere has to get so overcomplicated that you spend millions of dollars replacing it and growing it for people to run around it. I actually love the smell of grass, and I think it's fucked that some people are allergic to grass. I think there's something to the whole thing that if you're exposed to something you may or may not be allergic to at a young age, and you keep getting exposed to it in incrementally larger values, that you'll eventually not be allergic to it. My mom's allergic to shellfish, but she loves eating shrimp. And I found out that I'm allergic to cherries because I told my significant other at one point that whenever I eat cherries, my gums start itching. And I didn't put one and one together that's because I'm allergic to cherries. Same thing with kiwis, but I love kiwis, so I still have them in those fruit tarts. You know what feels good every once in a while that most people don't do that they should do more? Is just laying on some natural grass. It's both harder and softer than you think it is, and it's just some weird grounding thing. I don't know. You very much feel hugged by the earth. Well, I do love my really shortly trimmed golf grass and the perfection that it wants to represent. I think my favorite type of grass style would be the slightly longer, untrimmed grass. That's the best grass to lay on. But sometimes you'll get some ants on you. I think the color green suits grass beautifully. Imagine if grass was like purple. That'd be kind of cool, but it'd be kind of unpleasant to the eyes after a while. Synthetic grass I don't like. It's too rough. It's a weird shade of green, and it doesn't really look good most of the time. You'd think grass would have evolved at this point to be resistant to dog pee, because that's just an excellent combination. Just like a grass backyard and a nice dog or two running around it. But when they pee, they leave this yellow mark on the grass if they keep peeing on it for a long time, because their pee kills the grass. Does grass evolve to adapt itself to its environment over a long period of time, you think? Like, is it in the same way that animals evolved or that humans evolved? I mean, grass is alive. I smell it crying all the time.